spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Clint Capella.
Yeah, his impact on the glass is drifting downward. You know, sometimes as a player, your focus shifts. You redirect your energy toward other phases of the game, and that could be what's happening here. But obviously, it's a bit of a concern going forward.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Irving and Thompson are the guard set. Flagg is out there with Derek Lively, and it's Washington in at the 3 slot. And for Houston, the perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. So, Richard, one of the focuses of tonight's game was strength in the front court.
Yeah, these teams lean on their bigs heavily. Skill and size, it is always a tough combination, and that is no doubt.
And it's in there.
A true monster in the paint, and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
Now, here is Irving. Washington kicks to Thompson. Flagg sends a screen for Thompson. And Flagg throws it down.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Here's Houston now. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Smith. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Paying attention out there. Şengün able to insert himself and save that play.
Out to the right wing. Here's Flagg, covered by Smith. Lively a screen on Smith. And that one's good. Flagg. Flagg's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Flagg. He's got 7. Over Smith. Again, the Mavericks score.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Well, Fred VanVleet wasn't going to be denied his chance, RJ, playing in the NBA.
No, he wasn't. Undrafted, yes, but training his whole life for a chance. And when he got it good, he did not let up. Ever since he was young, he was getting up at 5:30 every morning to train before school. Now that's how you force the issue with the defense. Şengün really powered his way through that foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And the free throw, no good. Richard, we know that anytime Alperen Şengün steps on the floor, he's a triple-double threat.
Yeah, he's one of the tallest players to ever have multiple triple-doubles. Şengün is such a great passer, it adds another dimension to their offense.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Over to the wing, and here's Washington outside. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Van Vliet. Last game he had 13. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Can't hit from 12. Pass to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
Rockets trail by 4. Outside Durant. From about 19 feet. And Şengün with the basket on the assist by KD. Durant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And we've got a chance now to get caught up on how the standings are looking in the West as we make the push through midseason. Let's take a look at Dallas. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. Of course, there's the Rockets. They have a lot of ground to make up.
And, you know, for the Mavericks, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Yep, that one goes. Irving's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
For 3, Van Vliet gets the 3-pointer to fall.
You got to get out on that. When you don't, Van Vliet will make you pay from downtown.
Pass to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
That's his 2nd foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Russell Westbrook comes in for Fred VanVleet. And Dallas with a change here, too. Russell's checked in. On defense, Dallas leading by 5. Durant wide open. He fires. Knocks down the 3-ball.
That range, though, for a near 7-footer, KD is so unique.
Westbrook against Russell. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And, Greg, these boys veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Here's Russell. That shot is off. Great defense that time from Şengün. The 3 from KD. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
So fluid off the dribble. Sometimes Durant is just impossible to stop.
Here's Russell. Takes it inside. Flagg with it. He's got 9. Shoots over KD. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Pass to Şengün. Outside Westbrook. Wants to get it to KD and done. Oh, offensive interference. Houston making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Kevin Durant. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Thompson. Dallas also making some changes. Martin comes in for Washington. And it's Najee Marshall in for Flagg.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's Westbrook. Mavericks with the rebound. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
And here's Westbrook after the 3-pointer from Klay Thompson. No good again that time. Now Russell, 9 points last game. Martin with the screen on Holiday. Out to Thompson. Westbrook with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And the dunk by Eason.
That's why Westbrook racks up so many assists.
Russell against Holiday. Here's Marshall. Thompson outside. Shoots. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Thompson's got 5 points so far. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 6-point game. Here's Finney-Smith. And Lively pulls it down. Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against the Hawks in Atlanta.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score.
And just tax a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Westbrook fires away from outside. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Mavericks ahead, up 6. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Rockets trail by 6. We've got Russell Westbrook. Alperen Şengün out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Shepard in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Now, here is Russell. And stolen by Şengün. Here's Westbrook. And yes, it's good.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Kevin?
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
From deep. Nice D from Russell. Dallas leading by 4. To the wing on the left. 3, Marshall. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. The kick out to Westbrook. Pass to Shepard. The Rockets with another miss. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Now Christie. Westbrook with the steal. Wide open look. Almost, but it rolls out. It's a close game here in Houston. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Yeah, the reserves add another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
Durant's checked in for Houston. And then for Dallas, Washington's checked in for Caleb Martin. Flagg comes in for Marshall. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Max Christie.
A comfort zone for Westbrook. He still has so much confidence in his mid-range game.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Just 1 day left, folks. If you haven't done so yet, make sure to cast your vote for this year's All-Stars.
And we won't have to wait much longer to see which players ultimately get that nod.
And you look at Şengün. He's not quite there, but he's very close to his spot in the starting lineup for the West.
And to have the great season he's having and still not crack the top 5, that just tells you a lot about how terrific some of the other Western Conference players have been.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend. And it's the Rockets with the ball after D'Angelo Russell's miss. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Flagg. Dallas, no good that time either.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
In the corner, it's Westbrook. Gafford with the steal. Here's Washington, and then Washington with the dunk.
So skilled at finding these opportunities and making these opportunities. Kyrie, he makes the right pass to the right guy at the right time.
Durant deciding where to go with it. It's up a 3. Durant drains it from distance.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Washington with the screen on Katie. The shot's good from Irving.
Going right back at them. Kyrie answers with a 3 of his own. Woo.
Pass to Şengün. Now here's Durant. Launches it. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Russell gets it to go. Russell's got the lead up to 6 now for Dallas.
Staying cool inside. Russell doesn't want to waste a point-blank look like that.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. For the Rockets, Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Amen Thompson comes in for Tari Eason. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Russell Westbrook. Derek Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Thompson comes in for D'Angelo Russell. VanVleet deciding where to go with it. Back to Thompson. VanVleet outside. The Rockets with another miss. And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
When Kyrie is attacking, he is hard to contain because you know what? He can finish drives in any way possible.
Now here's Durant. 9 points in the game so far to stop the run. A rebound by Washington.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Inside. Out to Thompson. Pass to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. From downtown, buries the long-range jumper. And it's an 11-point Maverick lead.
Look, he is a 50-40-90 guy, right around 40% from the three-point line. Kyrie deserves more respect for his deep game.
Now, here is Irving. And again, Dallas with the 3.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Rockets making a switch here. Eason's checked in. Let's see some of the numbers here for Kyrie Irving.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And here is Van Vliet. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And there it is for him. Van Vliet's got 5 now. Here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 17-7 run. Lively a screen on Van Vliet to the inside. Out to Thompson. There's the triple. And the Mavericks another 3.
Let me just say this, Klay Thompson is one of about 10 people in NBA history that you do not want to leave open for a 3. The defense has to make it harder for him out there.
And Smith with the stop.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here is Irving. 15 points in the game. So, Jabari Smith has shown he can be a contributor, but Richard, it is a process.
And you know he's still young, and for a lot of players, especially the taller ones, it takes a couple of years to find your game.
Houston shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
At the line, shooting 1.
Free throw good from Eason. Here's Irving. He's coming off a 34-point game against Charlotte.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wished I played with more guys like him.
Eason gets a wide open look. Out to KD. Fires from deep. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Flagg, and Flagg throws it down.
Emphatic finish by Cooper Flagg. Boy, is he intense.
Thompson outside. Irving against Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Smith. Shoots over Lively. Smith, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Mavericks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Free throw good, Flagg.
Talking about the first pick of the draft, rookie Cooper Flagg, he's got a diverse skill set and is so mature for a teenager.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Tari Eason.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
On the wing, Thompson, covered by Smith. Beyond the arc, Klay Thompson, and that's good. Thompson's got 11 points.
And this is Thompson's shot, one of the most gifted outside shooters the NBA, the world has ever seen.
A floater. Durant going to work inside.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Houston Rockets.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stuff that is prime check. Maybe 2 of me.
Now that is a scary sight. two of you.
Well, we're going to need a bigger fridge, Ernie.
And let's move on and see the top vote getters in this year's All-Star race.
You can almost taste All-Star Weekend, the celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, you know all about that. Let me hear some memories.
It's like Vegas. What you do there stays there.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Rockets trail by 15. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Irving and Thompson are the guard set. Flagg is out there with Washington. And it's Lively in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Flagg. And Flagg throws it down.
I just don't know how you stop this guy. Flagg is everywhere.
To the paint. Here's Şengün.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Irving drives in. And stolen by Şengün. KD with it. Picked up by Thompson. Good on the shot. Durant's got 15.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Down low. And then Washington with the dunk.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. Trailing by 13. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Pass to Flagg. From past the arc. And it's KD with the rebound.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Irving attacking. Banked in off the glass. He's got 17.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed one shot in their first 5.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. Certainly been a good month for these teams on the offensive glass. The Rockets 4th.
They have gone all out to win the rebounding battle every night, and it's been paying off. I mean, the second chance points thus far have been really impressive.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Durant finds Şengün. He misses his first shot of the contest after making his first 6. It's tipped. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Van Vliet outside. KD against Washington. Oh, Durant imposing his will.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Mavericks leading by 13, and no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Thompson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Almond will blow right by you.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Taking a look now at the stats for Kyrie Irving. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run, averaging 29 points per game, 8 assists, and almost 2.5 steals. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
And he's willing to take on the scoring load. And look, he is more than capable of delivering.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 19. Flagg sends a screen for Thompson. No good from outside. Rockets trail by 12. Smith the pass to Thompson. Back to Smith. Smith drawn the double team. Clock at 4. Şengün no good.
Even though it didn't go down, they'll take that shot every time.
Now, here's Washington. He's got 9, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul, first team foul.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Mavericks.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Dallas. Stolen by Washington. Dallas moving it around. Lively's shot is off. Rockets trail by 13. Here's Smith. And Smith with the stop.
Well, that's a nice move and a great sign for Smith as he continues to develop his handles.
Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Flagg. Dallas again missing.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got 6 rebounds in the game. Russell with the bucket. Russell's got 10 points in the game.
Good read by Russell. He is crafty in that 2-man game.
Van Vliet sets the big for KD. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. It's a 13-point game. Up and in, that's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Van Vliet. Here's Thompson. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. He's got 9.
Timing and athleticism. That's how Thompson won himself the second opportunity.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. Tari Eason's checked in for Alperen Thompson. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. Dallas leading by 9. Over in the corner, Washington.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
There's a screen by Washington. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Bangs home the trifecta. Thompson's got 14 points for the game. Pass to Capella. And here is Durant. With the teardrop, count the basket. KD's got 25 points in the game.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
And it's Washington missing. It's trailed by 10. Westbrook passes to Finney-Smith. And stolen by Thompson. Washington with it. Westbrook picks him up. For the screen on Capella. And it's Flagg missing.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
To the middle. Durant kicks to Westbrook. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. Capella's got it back down to within single digits for the Rockets.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
For this screen on Durant. Thompson for 3. Sinks the triple. Thompson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Lets the 3 fly. Shot by Eason. No good. Mavericks leading by 11. Russell passes to Washington. Russell kicks to Thompson. For this screen on Durant. Thompson. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Uh-oh. Look, we've seen Thompson fill it up in a hurry before. Scoring comes, let's just say, easy to him.
Here's Westbrook. And Houston again with the bucket. And so it's Dallas. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Shepard out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Count it. Eason's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Rockets.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Gafford. Eason grabs the board. Rockets trail by 9. Over in the corner, Shepard. That 3 off the mark. The Mavericks shooting has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. Martin with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Russell. Gafford kicks to Russell. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Soft touch, Russell from range.
Irving with the steal. With the drive. Out left to the wing. Russell feeling it out a bit. The 3-pointer, no good. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Strong mechanics and a high release. Shepherd just needs to catch it when he's on.
3, Marshall. It's rebounded by Houston. Eason with it. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Pass to Marshall. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
There are the point guard skills of Russell. When he's sharing the rock, this offense runs so much smoother.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
You see yourself on the screen. You show us your best move. Let's go. You must select your dancing shoes at home. You're on the big screen. Oh, that's nice.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Shepherd. Then for the Mavericks, Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Max Christie in for Russell. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. And it wasn't a very happy huddle. Coach told the team, quote, "We need to be better with the ball. We're committing too many turnovers. It's hurting us." Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
Here's Irving. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And finished off by Lively.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Physical defense, and KD does not flinch.
Yeah, even though he's slender, Durant is good at keeping his balance through contact. The man is stronger than he looks.
Here's Lively. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Eason. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Martin. The kick out to Irving. Six to shoot. Sinks the three-pointer. Irving's got 22.
Oh, what a pretty shot from Kyrie Irving. This man just has the perfect touch from any distance.
Şengün with a screen on Christie. Durant down low. Defended by Christie. Şengün with the bucket.
Smart dish by Durant, giving it away to a guy with a quality look.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 17 points was their biggest margin. Trying to find Marshall and gets it to him. And it's good, 2 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Durant. Pass to Şengün. No one near him. Again, the Rockets score.
There's a lot of confidence in Şengün's game. He doesn't hesitate. He gets after it.
There's a good screen. Irving finds Marshall. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. For the Rockets, Smith checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Thompson comes in for Tari Eason. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Russell Westbrook. And then for Dallas, Flagg is checked in for Caleb Martin. P.J. Washington comes in for Marshall. That's Thompson in for Christie. VanVleet with it, guarded now by Irving. Outside, Smith. The three doesn't go. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Basket is good.
If there are any better pull-up shooters than Durant in the NBA, it's a very short list. All a defender can do, really, is just hope he misses it.
And that one drops.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal. Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now, here's Washington. Buries the deep ball.
The Rio, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Knocks down the three.
And VanVleet knows sometimes you got to hit him with a quick response.
Mavericks leading by 11. Irving drives in. Stolen by Thompson. Now VanVleet. Outside Durant. Now Şengün. Good! Some old school moves in the post.
We've seen more of this from Şengün lately, finding chances to make buckets. If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Thompson, and he banks the layup in.
High drama here, guys. I mean, they've managed to get hot just when it looked like this thing was out of reach.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Outside Irving. Releases. That one's off. Still out of sync. It's trailed by 5. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And we have seen this from Durant before. When the game is on the line, he comes alive. It's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Irving against VanVleet. Irving outside. Fires the three.
You gotta like how Kyrie just commits to his selection. Even the foul look, that's not gonna slow him down.
He makes the first of 3, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he makes the second one, and it's a 4-point ball game. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that puts them up by 5.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big two-possession game there.
Şengün with a screen on Irving. Here's Durant. Outside VanVleet. Missed on the 3. And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Smith! A three-pointer. Good!
You don't need experience if you have guts. The young fella just thrown right into the action. Smith Jr. wants to be here in late game.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Kyrie Irving taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game. Timeout called, the Rockets. They're trailing by 5. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Derek Lively.
Part of what makes KD an all-timer, we have never seen someone his size with that type of handle.
And so Durant nails them both.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game. And KD's got the ball here for Houston. Now Smith puts up the 3, and it doesn't go. And an intentional foul right there.
Thompson, 3rd personal foul, 5th team foul.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
Klay Thompson, 2 shots.
And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. Thompson fires. No good from 3. And so it's Dallas winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end, with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kyrie Irving.